Hi guys, how's it going? So you guys know what it is already. We're going to start this tutorial, and the first thing we are going to do is to create a virtual environment. To do that, obviously CMD, and you open up on my other screen, so I'll drag it in here. And we're just going to do virtual env, and then we're just going to give this a name. So let's call this anon underscore env. So just going to take seconds to create for me, and I'll just change directory when it is done. Right, I'm still awaiting the completion. So cd into unknown env. So we'll just activate it from there. So script activate. All right, so we can install our dependencies. Pip install Django and Django widget tweaks. All right, pip install Django widget tweaks. This is installing. Let's just give it some time. All right, come on, you guys. You can do this. You can do this. I think I need like a very fast internet connection because this one is just, I don't know, slow these days. You guys should recommend probably like a Wi-Fi for me, or like a router I can get. Okay, so this is done, and we'll just do Django admin start project, and then we'll call this Django underscore projects. Sorry, Django underscore projects. All right, so chain directory into Django underscore project, and we could just do pip phrase recommend the txt. All right, so py manage.py start up. Let's call this users, and then start up again. I'm going to call this core, and then we're going to make directory, and then we'll call this templates. Open up everything in VS Code. See how it looks like. Okay, so everything is opened up in VS Code, and now we could start working from here, right? So very quickly, we'll come over to Django project, and then we want to we just do import OS. We'll scroll down to installed apps, and then we have our apps. So we have core, then we have users, then we also have third party, which is widgets underscore tweaks, right? Come over to templates quickly. So we have os.path.join. This is base directory, and then templates, right? Then template, I think that's all for this setting.py. And then come over to users. Let's start from users first of all. Let's create form.py. So it's going to be yeah, so from django.contrib.auth.forms. So I want to import user creation form. So from django.contrib.auth.models, I want to import user, and then class register user form. So we're just going to inherit from user creation form. All right, and then define the class meta, which is obviously like our metadata, and we're going to say model. So our model is going to be user, right? And then our fields, I want to have like two fields here. So first name, right, and then username. I hope I spelled that correctly so that it won't affect the code. All right, cool. So come over to views.py. So in views.py, we're just going to import redirect, import messages, messages. We're also going to import from dot auth. We want to import authenticate, we want to import login, and also want to import logout, right? And also from form, we want to import register user form from, I think that's all. Let me rush myself. So we want to define a function called register user. All right, so taking requests. So if requests, the method is posts, we want to do form no, register user form request dot posts. If form dot is valid, all right, here we have form dot save, return, no, redirect. I want them to look, or rather, message, messages dot info, taking requests, account created, is log in. All right, so return redirect, and then I want to take them to the login screen. Nope, login screen. Else messages dot warning, and then taking requests, and then we'll just say something went wrong. All right. Else we have form is going to be register user form, and we have obviously our context, which is going to be form, and then we have return render requests, return render requests, and then we're going to have users register dot html, and obviously here we're going to have context, right? So for this one, login user to requests. All right, so if requests dot method is posts, then we'll just do username requests dot posts dot get username, password requests dot posts dot get password, username request dot post dot get blah, blah, blah. So it's the variable user authenticates requests, sorry, username, spell that correctly, is username, and then password is password. Right, I did something wrong here. Okay, so if user is not none and user dot is active, want to do login requests, and then want to log in this user, and we want to return redirect this user to the home page when they are logged in. Else message, what's the memory view messages dot warning, taking requests, and then we'll just say something wrong. Else, something's scratching me. Okay, so else return render requests. We have users, and then we have login dot html. There's no context for this one. And then we define another function and call this logout user, taking requests. All right, so we'll just do logout requests. All right, messages dot info, taking requests, session ended, login to continue, return, redirect them to the login screen. Okay, so we have this set up, and we can just create URLs file. So urls.py. So from Django dot urls, we want to import path. All right, so we'll do from this view, so from the directory, we want to import views. All right, so we have URL parents path. Path is have register. All right, to register views dot register user. Nope. Name is register. Okay, so path, we have login, views dot login user, name login, path, logouts, views dot logout user, logouts, logouts, login, blah blah. I think everything makes sense. What do you think? I know you agree with me, it makes sense. I don't know if this is, I don't know if you guys can see this very well. Hope you guys can see this very well though. Hope it's clear enough for you guys. Okay. So very quickly, let's cancel this one. Cancel this one. Let's see. What can we do now? Okay, so we're done with users, right? Then we'll come over to core and we want to go to models, right? So from here, we'll say from Django.contrib .auth .models, we want to import user. All right, so create a class, and then we'll just call this anon message. All right, so models.model, then user, obviously models dot foreign key user on delete models dot cascade. All right, so we have message. So we have message models dot char field. So I want like the max length to be let's say 255. Then have like, what is this? So we have like a timestamp for this. So we'll just do models dot date time field. So auto now add, I want this to be true. All right, makes sense. Okay, so we don't have to even do like a string representation or anything here. It's actually fine. So we're gonna come here and then we'll create a form from the .py, and from Django we want to import forms. From models in this directory, we want to import anon message, create a class, and then we'll just do add anon message. Let's do form, add anon message form, right? And then this will be forms dot model form. Okay. Then define the meta class, and then models obviously have anon message, and then fields obviously you have message, right? Okay, we're done with this one, and then we'll just simply come over to views. So views, as usual, import redirects from Django.contrib. Wanna import messages, and then from Django dot sorry, dot contrib dot auth dot models import user. We're going to be using this, and then from form import add unknown, then from models import unknown message. We'll define it, and then we'll call this add unknown message. All right, so this is going to take in requests, and this is going to take in pk, yeah. Okay, so uh so we're gonna get like the user. So get user is going to be user dot objects dot get pk equals pk. All right, so if requests the method is posts, then we want to do form is going to be add unknown message from request dot post, right? So we're going to say if form dot is valid. Yeah, that's hold on, let me check if I added this bracket in this user. Let me see if I did. Yeah, I did. I wasn't so sure, I just had to check. Okay, so if form dot is valid, so we want to do var from the save commit false, right? And then we want to do var dot user is going to be get user, and then var dot save, and then messages dot info request, so secret message has, or rather let's just say that let's use an f string. So just say secret message has been sent to, and then we'll just do get user dot first name, right? Okay, cool. So we'll just do return redirect, and then I want to take them back to home. All right, else messages the warning, I'll just say messages dot warning. Here we'll just say something went wrong. No, that's actually going to crash. Requests, then say something went wrong. And then I want to return redirects, and I want to return, no, I want to return, you guys should just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's happening. Something was happening on my second screen. I see it was flashing. It was just a very weird experience. But anyways, return redirect, and then go to redirect them back to add unknown message, right? What else? So else, we're gonna do form. So I hope this makes sense. Hold on. Messages the warning. Okay, yeah. So else we're gonna just carry this guy here and then paste here. All right. So we'll just do form. Form add unknown message form. All right. Context. So let's just do form and then form. So also do get user. Nope. And then get user, right? Okay, cool. Return render requests, and then this is just going to be in core, and add unknown message.html, and obviously we put in our contexts. Okay, cool, makes sense. So we just do all unknown messages rather, taking requests, and we just do obj. Obj is just do unknown message dot objects dot filter, where user is obviously requests dot user, right? And obviously we have our context obj, and then we have return render request. It's going to be in core, and then we have all unknown messages, right? .html, and here we have like context, right? Okay, so one more thing we didn't add is actually the home. So let's do home. So requests, return render requests. Oh, I didn't get this. And this is going to be core home.html, right? Cool, makes sense. So quickly, let's do urls.py. All right, so from Django .urls, want to import path, right? No, path, like this. So from from this directory, want to import views, and then we have our URL parents, and then it's going to be path, and so we'll have add unknown message. All right, so we'll have int pk views dot add unknown messages name add unknown message. All right, so path, we also have all unknown messages. All right, so views dot all unknown messages name all unknown messages, right? And I don't know why I keep on forgetting this one, but we need to add our home here. So here let's have views.home. So name home, right? All right, cool. We have everything sorted out, almost everything though. And we can proceed from here. All right, so that's what we have to do. We need to create our HTML templates, right? Just making sure everything makes sense here. So let's see. Everything should make sense, hopefully. URLs, what else? Okay, so let's do HTML templates very quickly. So we're going to do users, all right, and we are going to do core. So for users, we're going to have three things inside there. We're going to have base.html. Let's start with base.html first of all. So quickly open up this, go to HTML, and we want to go to login, paste it in here. Control A to copy, Control A to highlight, Control C to copy. Come over here, you paste in here, so Control V. And so what we do is we just come over here, just call this Django Anon. Welcome to Django Anonymous. Well, I'll leave this as rubbish text because no time to change or think about what writes. Okay, so we'll just do block content, and then we'll just do end block content, right? And we would Control X to get out of this place, and that's it, to get out, to cut rather. And then we're going to open a new file called login.html. Okay, so we're going to do extends users rights base.html, and then we're just going to blog content, and then blog content, right? So very quickly paste this in here, and let's make sure that everything looks good of my documents. Then we would come over to users, open up register.html, and then paste it in here. All right. Okay, you guys, just give me 1 minute. Something weird is happening on my other screen. 1 minute, please. All right, you guys. So I'm back. Something was really weird on my other screen. It just kept on refreshing. I was like, "What's going on?" All right. So let's continue. No side distractions. Okay, so we're here now, yeah, and login. So we'll just quickly do method, and obviously want this to be post. And don't forget one crucial thing about forms. So CSR, so cross-site request Fredry underscore token. So here we want to do or is it input? No, text, right? Is it text? Text, yes, I believe so. Is it inputs? Let me see. No, it's text. I'm correct. Text. And we want to give this a name, and this is going to be username. All right, take this out, and then we'll just call this username. So I don't want any placeholder here, so I'll just remove this placeholder. And for this one, type password, and obviously it's going to be password. I do not want any placeholder as well, so remove this, and remove this as well, so and sign in, right? So don't have an account, sign up. So obviously you just come here and URL is going to be register, right? Okay, makes sense. To this point, it makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, so come over to register, and then we want to load widget tweaks. All right. Same thing here. Method, obviously, I want it to be post. And then come over here. I'll do CSRF underscore token. So obviously here we're going to have render field. So we want to do form dot first name, right? And then copy this one and paste it in here. So form control, right? And we'll just delete this. I'm gonna call this first name. Makes sense, right? Okay, cool. So we're going to do another one again for username. So just copy this one. All right, paste it in here. And then just call this username. Okay, we'll call this username. And we're going to take this one, copy, paste, and then paste again. So we'll call this one password one. And then we'll just call the label enter password, right? And then we'll call this one password 2, and then we'll say confirm password, right? Okay, so we can delete this one, and we can delete this one. We don't need them. So sign up, all right? And then we can just say already have an account, and then this will be sign in. So we're going to call this login. Your login. Okay. So quickly, let's do like a general base.html. So outside the two directories, All right, so just cancel these ones, and over here, and let's do is it home? Yes, home. I think so. Home. So control A to highlight. Control C to copy, and we are here. So we need to change some things, right? So just call this Django anonymous. What else? Just say Django unknown, right? So when you click on this, take you to the home page. We have home, so we can just call this view messages, right? Okay, so view messages takes you to all unknown messages, if I'm correct. I think so. This one we don't want this one we don't want this. So I want this one to just be the logged in user, right? So logged in user disabled. We want to have what do we want to have here again? So requests dot user, right? Basically the user, maybe the username. So we want to have like a button here, and then class is going to be btn primary, btn small, and then we're going to just call this login. We're going to make some checks anyways. We're going to make some checks. So do login. Okay, so we'll say if request the user dot is authenticated, we want to okay let me just quickly copy this. So if you are signed in, I don't want to show login, I want to show logouts, obviously, and this takes you to logouts. All right, so if you are not signed in, so that'll be else. I want to show you login and if. So this one too also goes here. So Control C. This also goes here as well. So paste and if. All right. So you can just come over here and we can just do block content, right? So unblock content. Come over here. Control X to copy, right? And here we're going to do let's start with home, the HTML first of all, the HTML, and then we're going to do extends base.html. Here we're going to do block content, and here we're going to do unblock content, right? And then my documents. So let's just call this Django anonymous. Okay, so let me just try to be creative for once in my life and do let your friends write you a secret message. All you have to do is to share your profile link with them and they will drop a message for you. You might even get lucky to discover a long time crush on you. Oh well, Good luck about that. Anyways, okay, so we're going to do something here though very soon, but let's just leave that as it is. Okay, so let's I think we should just see how it looks like at the front end, yeah. So we'll just do Python manage.py make migrations. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, manage.py. They won't migrate. Okay. So run server. But before we run server, let's do something. Come over to Django project, then urls.py. Then path. What is it path? No, hold on. Let's do something. So come over to this one. So we'll do path. And let's copy this one again. Hit copy. And obviously paste in here, yeah? Cool. So we want to do, for anything else, let's import include. All right. So we want to do include core.urls. That's like our homepage. So accounts. So anything accounts would go to so we want to do include users.urls, right? Okay, makes sense, right? So I think this makes sense for everybody. If it doesn't make sense, let me know now. Obviously, you guys will let me know because you're not watching it in real time. But anyways, let's see. Okay, makes sense. Cancel this out. We can run server. All right, so let me just copy this, open up my browser, and paste in here. So Django Anonymous login. So click on login. We have our login form here. So sign up. We have confirm password. So something was wrong there. So let's see what happened. If we come over to users register, what happened? So password one. We didn't do password one. That was why. So come again here, refresh. You say enter password, confirm password, blah 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 blah. Makes sense, right? And even this one, our homepage is looking very good. All right. So what else can we do at this point? Do you know what? Let me just put like an emoji here or something. Let me see if that's possible with VS Code. So that's this. Oh, it is nice. Let's look for the love emoji. I think this one is alright. Oh, my site is going global. What do you think? Yes. Okay. See, I'm even losing focus. Okay, so let's create a user, right? Now that makes sense. I have plenty guys here, so that's what we're going for. Let's go for Udochi. Oh no, she's not even. Let's create her first, anyways. So we'll do Udochi. So username Udochi, right? Then password. Okay. All right. So I didn't do something here. So I need to do like an alert. So alert bootstrap. No bootstrap. Alert bootstrap 5.0. Yeah. So let's look at yeah, this one here. So we'll just copy this. All right. Come back to VS Code. So I forgot to do something actually. So very quickly, hold on, you guys. My mouse is having issues. Okay, very quickly, let's go over to base.html for users. And here, I'm just gonna do, nope, do if messages, right? For message in messages. All right, so paste that in here and just make sure everything looks good. So we'll do message dot tags. All right, and then we'll make this bold, and then we'll just do message. Okay, and we'll do and for and if, right? Just leave space here. So you can copy this, Ctrl C, come over to this base here, and then just add it here as well. So, right? So leave space. So yeah. So let me just cancel everything out, clear some space. When I come over to my browser, and I refresh, yeah, so I can see the alert here. Refresh again, it should go out. So when I do Udochi, and then I put in password, this should take me to home. So you can see that she's logged in now, and you can see log out obviously, and then she can view messages, but this would basically crash because there's no template yet for this. But we're going to fix that very soon anyways. So this takes you to the home page, obviously, which is the home page here. Okay, so now we are here. We want Udochi to be able to share her account, or rather send a link to her friends or her colleagues to drop a secret message for her. So to do that, we obviously need to generate the kind of link that is peculiar to her, or that is unique to her account. So when you drop a message, it goes to her own account. So to do that, let me just show you guys the logic basically. So let's come over to home, right? And then if we just do like a p tag very quickly, and let's do so let's copy let's just kill the browser again, the terminal rather. Let's do py manage.py run server. Okay, so if we copy this one and then we just paste it in here, and then we do add anon message, and then we do requests dot user dot id. So now when Udochi should send this link, and probably her friend writes a comment, right? It's going to like go into her account straight up, or it's going to like tag her as the owner of the comment, basically. So let me just show you guys the whole thing anyway. So when I refresh, so you can see that this is her link peculiar to her accounts, right? So if she shares it, someone will be able to add message for her, but they won't be able to do that just yet because we haven't created that page. So we need to create that page quickly. So to do that, we'll come over to core, and then we're going to create add anon message .html, right? And then extends base.html, right? I want to load widget tweaks, all right? And when you come here, we'll just say block content, and then come here, we'll say end block content, right? So let's open up this one very quickly. So let's look for form taken from here, and then we'll just Ctrl A to highlight, Ctrl C to copy, paste everything in here, right? So make sure everything is good. Okay, so we're going to do drop a secret message for, and then we'll just say get user. Remember we had to add get user to our context, yeah? First name. So this get user, I'm getting it from, let me show you guys, from here. This one, this get user I added here. You can see. So yeah. So so we need to do let's do message. So come over here, and then we'll just do render field. So we'll do form dot message. Obviously we want to have this class here. From control, we're going to put it in here. That makes sense. So we'll delete this. We don't need this anymore. We don't need description obviously, and we are good to go. So if Udochi shares this link, the person comes here and obviously will be able to drop a secret message. But before that, we need to add CSRR blah 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 token. Yes. Are we going to go? Obviously we are. So let me show you guys. So when I come over here and I copy this link, Ctrl C to copy, and in private window. So when I paste it in here, okay, now you can see drop a secret message for Odochi. Now I'm not logged in as anybody, obviously, because when you share your link, your users won't be, or your colleagues might not be using the platform, right? So, but they can drop a secret message for you. Okay. Obviously, I can't submit because this is required. So, I want to do something. So just watch this. Now, when they submit this, yeah, where is it going to go? So when they submit this form, obviously, it's going to go to home. So let me just run some checks very quickly. So now, if now I want only logged in users to be able to see this. So let me show you because now seeing this guy isn't logged in. This is an anonymous user, all right? So if I click on Django, obviously you can see that they can see this and they can see this. So I don't want. So if you are not logged in, I don't want you to see these two things, this button and this link. So to do that, we need to just do a check, and then we'll just say if request dot user dot is authenticated, right? I want them to see this and this, right? So we'll do else. Else I want you to see this one. Create an account now to receive anonymous messages from my friends, and then we'll just do h tag, right? And then we'll direct this one to register, all right? And then this one is going to be create account. Okay, so obviously if I come over here and I refresh, so I should see M block. That is because I forgot to close this every time. Okay, so come over here and I'm going to do an if. So come again here and refresh, and you can see, right? Okay, this is what I want anyways. So when they submit the form, right? I want the user to be directed to the home page, and then obviously they'll have like this prompted to the screen. Okay, so I think it's high time we see how this works anyways. So come over here and you know what, let's go back to this one, refresh, and hello Ondochi, which university did you attend? Right? Submit. You can see secret message has been sent to Odochi. Now Odochi can also view this from her end as well too. All right. So now let's make that happen. So obviously we need a way where she can view the messages from her end. But before we do that, we need to make this very fine. So this is kind of ugly. We don't need to put the link, on the screen to copy. So we need a way where once she clicks on a button, this link will be copied. So to do that, let's go over to this bootstrap here. Come over to forms, come over to layout. All right. I believe I have internet here. I do, yes. Okay, come over to I think this one. So let's copy this. All right, and then is it this one? Yeah, which one is? Anyone is actually all right. So come over here and let's come over to home. So we're going to come over to this button here. We have this button. We just paste this in here. All right. So let's just do formats. Then we'll clear out something. So clear out this one. Clear out this one. Clear out this one. Don't know what it is. So clear it out. Okay. All right. Cool. So this. Oh, hold on. I don't think I will need. So let's see our creation. Django. Okay, so let's remove this button. Uh, let's remove this. We don't even need this at all. So remove placeholder, and then we're just going to do value. So value, we're just going to copy this, right? And then I'm going to paste in here as the value. We're going to delete this. What else do we need to do? Yeah, I think that's it. So let's just do MD4 to give this more space. So refresh, see how it looks like. Looks good, yeah? I told you guys it's gonna look good. So we'll call this copy link. So we'll call this copy link. Okay, makes sense. All right, so we need a way where when we click this button, then we can copy the link. So I don't know how to do that because that's like a JavaScript thingy. So we're going to check how to do that. So how to copy link to keyboard using JavaScript. Okay, this is loading. Slow internet today. We need W3 schools, yeah. Okay, so let's use this, guys. I think just is quite simple. Sometimes this Stack Overflow, they can just make things complicated for you. Like something that will be simple, they'll just make it hard. Okay, so we need to copy this one. When we see the copy, which is the ID. So ID is going into where exactly? Input, yeah. So come over to input and let's just anywhere is actually okay. So paste it in here. All right. So let's see what we need to do again. We also need to okay, so we need to unclick my function. Okay, so copy and then we would paste this one here, right? And then let's see what we're going to do. So we're just going to copy everything here, put it in a script. So let's see. So let's do script and paste from our document. Okay. So when we come over here and refresh, what happens? So copy link, boom, you can see. So okay. And I think we can just paste the link here. Yes, so it's working. Perfect. Okay, so this is working now. And then let's do the view messages. So we'll come over here and then we're going to create another HTML template very quickly. And just put this. And then we're going to call this all messages, no, all unknown messages dot HTML, right? So we're just going to do extends base.html and then block content and block content. And we need to do something here. So very quickly, let's go over to Bootstrap again. Let's go over to components and then let's go over to card. All right, so we're going to scroll down to the last item on this list, I believe, last item, which is this one, right? So we'll just copy, come over to VS Code, and we are going to paste. So from our document, do you know what? Let's do like a div and then paste, and from our documents, right? So we don't need all these ones here because we're going to reiterate over them. But let me just show you how it's going to look though. So open this one. So refresh. So view message. You can see this is how it's going to look basically when someone should send like an anonymous message. This is how the is going to view them. All right, so let's just make that happen. So we are going to delete this one, delete this one, and leave only that one here. So we are going to say, hold on, let me see what I'm even reiterating over. Okay, that's correct actually. All right, so we're going to do if messages No, if OBG rather, not messages. I'm so used to messages. So we'll just do for O in OBJ. So we'll just do end for. Then here will be else. You do not have any secret message yet. All right. And then this is going to be end if. So obviously this is going to be anonymous message. And then this is going to be like the message. So we have o dot message, and then this is going to be the timestamp, right? So o dot timestamp. So I'm going to show you guys how to change this timestamp to something very nice. So come over here, refresh. You can see hello Dochi, what is your attend? So it was posted by this time. So we need to remove this image source here. Okay. So refresh. Makes sense, yeah? So if Dochi should share her link again, so come here, copy link, and obviously share with her friends. And if I put her here, so another person again is coming to comments, right? So the person goes, she, I saw you at ShopRite today. I waved at you, but you just snubbed me. Life no balance at all. So submit. Secret assistant to Dochi. So Dochi comes here and then refreshes. Come here and then you can see that this was done. You can see, yeah, basically. Okay. What else? What else do we need to do here again? I think pretty much this is it. So yeah, so I said we're going to convert this to something very nice, yeah. So one thing called Django humanize. Django humanize is a very good thing, though. Very, very nice. So we click on this one. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but we're going to have to copy this one to our installed apps. So Ctrl C, come over here, and then we'll just go to installed apps. So Django project settings. We'll go to installed apps, and then we'll paste this one there. And come over here, and we need to do load humanize in the template that we are working with, or we want to put this in. So we want to put this in all unknown message. So we'll come over here and then we'll load humanize. And let's look for the template tag we want to use. So we want to do natural time. All right. So we'll just come over to VS Code, and this one we're going to do natural time. Right. So come over here. And now you can see how this is May 18, blah, 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 blah. But if I should refresh, you're going to see it in a very, very nice way, something like 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, and the rest. So refresh, you can see 10 minutes ago, a minute ago, right? Okay, so let's do one more anonymous message. So we'll copy link, and then we would go to our in private browser, paste it in here. I can guess your favorite color. It should be blue. Let's leave an emoji. Submit. So secret message has been sent to Odochi. Blah 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 blah. You can create your own accounts, yeah, basically. So come over to Odochi's account. So view messages, and you can see 11 seconds ago. So I think basically that is how you can implement this Django anonymous or that's how you can build the whole site for this anonymous website, and this is how you can implement the logic. So I mean, you can build yours and publish it and host it, and people can take use of it, or people can leverage on it to have fun and receive anonymous messages and also send anonymous messages as well too. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, obviously you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and families and crushes all over the world. So we're just gonna log out from this and probably see you in another amazing video where we build something crazy. All right, bye.